Right then, Raven, let's see if we can sort this out. Like I said, you're full, your tarot card is the full rules. Anybody born on the 22nd, living or past, if you diary or address, that's you. We need you the right way around. We don't want you upside down, because that's living in fear, and we're not having that. Fast forward if you want. I might babble in between, might miss some up, but you know yourself, it takes time to put these out, so we'll see. Spirit straight away have given me a Maureen. I don't know if you know Maureen, but it's never all you expect, so have a think. See if there's a Maureen anywhere around yet. And either I'm getting Jesus Christ, so either somebody in spirit is very religious, or somebody is, you've told that you're having a reading, is starting to worry because they think that you're going to find something out. If you've told anybody, I would question why they're worried about you having your cards done. I don't know how long this will take because I never stop until I get the full story, so might be short, might be long, let's see. And there you are. In this deck you're a starseed, which we are. All light workers are starseeds. And thank God you're the right way up. That means you're meant to take risks. It is a perfect card for an Aries because you're not meant to think before you act. That's why you're here. You're supposed to take action without having to know all the facts. Sometimes it'll get you into trouble, probably, but most of the time you hit your mark. So all I'm saying is, feel the fear and do it anyway. Whatever it is that you're frightened of, that's stopping you from moving away from any sort of toxicity, feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay? It's my Dick Whittington card. It's the card where you're prepared to lose everything. So what? You can make it again. You have the energy within yourself. You have a unique gift that you can use at any time and you will never go hungry. Spirit never let you go hungry. So if that's what's stopping you, I don't know. Yeah, just go with it. So Spirit, what does Raven need to know as regards this risk? How does she... So just be yourself. They want you to be yourself, and if you can't be yourself around certain people, then that's the wrong person for you, is all I'm saying. You shouldn't be walking on eggshells. You shouldn't be living in fear. You should embrace your Aries. I've told you that, especially now because the planets are saying that we're healing the wounded healer, and you are the wounded healer. The Aries part of you anyway. Yeah. Maybe a Leo around you somewhere. There should be a Leo around you somewhere. Around any Aries at the moment, and possibly Pisces. Your strength is there. There's enough strength there for you to shut people up at will and open people up at will. But you may have someone who you can control who is a Leo. Those born on the 8th or the 26th are positive energy for you. They are your rock. There's a karmic situation here. Leo is about your heart, your back. So any issues there, like health issues or romance, healing has taken place. So that's good. You are strong enough now for anything that comes at you. So remember that and don't doubt yourself. But this Leo should be no problem to you, and at the very best will be your rock. It's about your self-expression. You need to express yourself better. And there is a romance, but from what you've told me, I don't believe this is you. Because this is a romance that's in its early stages. It's not a committed one yet. So this, as you know, can be vice versa. So this could be somebody that you're dealing with that has found a Leo who is their partner, a recent partner. Yeah. Possibly because that's Pisces, so that could be you, unless there's a Pisces child involved. This is very immature or early stage love. Offers of love, messages of love coming to and fro to someone. What cannot be changed is you. That's you, Aries. Your lack of self-worth, really. That's it. I don't know why Aries are all doing it at the minute, but they have very little self-worth in themselves, especially those with Pisces in the chart. You may have injuries to the head and face, and maybe being stubborn, wanting things your way or the highway, or someone is. Someone thinks they can dominate you, and not taking no for an answer. But you're not standing your ground. You're not being yourself. You're not being a true Aries. Well, that's because of your Pisces, I believe, and it can't be changed. So they're saying turn your back on something. The number 4 or 31, anybody born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, date for your diary and address, they are negative energy for you. The root of your problems is, again, this love. So this love is getting deeper and deeper. But whether it is, it's maturing. That's the root of the problems. It's got hold now. There are messages of love, there are offers of love. Anybody born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February, could be involved. In the past, you moved from stormy waters into calmer ones. But you may have brought some baggage from the past with you. Yeah, so in the future, we've got this, it's not really a shock because it's a reverse. It's not a shock at all. I think people have been shoving things under the carpet, being in denial and pretending it's not happening. Someone may leave the home. There may be accidents, arguments, losses within the home. There could be electrical and water problems within the home. Those born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. However, this is what I wanted to see. This is today's date. So you have to grab this opportunity. They want you to be your genuine self, raise things to the ground, and be prepared to lose everything. Then you can be like the phoenix rising from the ashes, rebuild, settlement of a long-standing problem, and or fresh start. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. In your love life, yes, there's arguments, bickering. So far, it's being turned to your advantage. You can use this to your advantage. Arguments, bickering. Nobody's better at arguing than you are. If they think they've got one over you and you, they've got nothing coming. But you are trapped in a mental prison. believing that either you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, or your self-worth has been battered for some reason. It's a ticker tape machine going round in your head that you feel like you cannot move. You can. Nothing stop you, just put one foot in front of the other. It makes no difference. All the excuses that you make for yourself is what's holding you back. If you feel the fear and do it anyway, you will achieve what you want. A settlement of a long-standing problem, whether it's with somebody new or with the one that you're with, you have to be prepared to lose everything. Put your cards on the table and say, this doesn't change, it's not happening. Because that is your outcome at the minute. It's unfaithfulness, unhappiness, and I believe if that's not you with a new relationship and it's really early stages, then somebody has got another, because that's unfaithfulness and that's what you wanted to know, isn't it? So, but we'll carry on because we need to know for certain. There is an element of rebound here. I don't know whether you met your other partner, it was like an overlap. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm getting it. I don't know. TikTok, time's running out. Well, you've had that in the daily reads. So, divine timings at work. Yeah, there is some exchange here of mutual gifts. And again, the Leo's mentioned. That's your 27. Which one's the 9 or the 27? If he's born on the 9th, ignore that one. But if he's born on the 27th, that's good. It's a mutual exchange on that one. There we go again, right? So, like, both cards mean the same thing. You need to raise things to the ground. Be prepared to walk away with nothing but the shirt on your back. Do the Dick Whittington. Believe in yourself. Believe in your gifts, and that you'll never be without. So if you walked away with nothing but the shirt on your back and you're not a donkey, with people laughing behind your back, so what? Because even though he believed the streets of London were paved with gold, and they weren't, and he felt a stupid fool, he still persevered with his dreams and became the Lord Mayor of London. And that is what you've got to believe in yourself. And at the minute, I don't think you are. Yeah. What cannot be changed is you've got to learn to breathe. Because they're telling me that you're constantly on a state of high tension. You've got to learn to breathe. Calm yourself down, and in that way no one can affect you. So you have to learn, I don't know if you meditate, but you've got to learn to just breathe through things. Meditation's really just daydreaming anyway. Right, so the root of your problems is something you've co-created with someone else. You are trying to protect the young from the cheater. So someone I know is cheating, definitely. You will be wise about this and trying to protect your children from this co-creator. So it's somebody that you have children with, but obviously that won't tell you which one it is, but you are trying to protect them. And that, I believe, is how it should be. In the past there was an unfinished symphony, so I believe that, like I said, there was some sort of overlap between one relationship and another, whether that's now or in the past, but that's what's causing the problems. And right now you feel homeless. Home is where the heart is. There's no place like home. Even if you have to go back home to your family home, to your mum or whatever, don't feel like you have to stay somewhere because of bricks and mortar or because of stuff. Because look, there's no foundations there. Your heart isn't in it. So wherever your heart is where your home is. And number 50 may have some significance to that one. Yep, this is what they're saying. Rebuild, building bricks. I'm telling you. One brick at a time, and then you will find peace. You think that if you just do nothing and chop wood, draw water, that it'll all go away. It's not. You're between two worlds. Can you see that? The black and white and the colour? You're about to, you've put one foot into the future, into this new world, this new way of living, but you've kept one foot in the past. So your life's not in full colour. All you have to do is lift that back foot. Between two worlds. So if you're thinking of it as, if anybody makes you an option, or you have a choice, then the choice has already been made, because nobody's an option, and you wouldn't be thinking about it if you didn't need the second choice. So leave the past behind, go to the future. That's all I'm saying. Because that's what it's about. That's what the astrology is about. That's what everything's about at the minute. It's, do you want to be in this same situation in 15 years' time? And if the answer is a straight no, then trust me, it's time to get out now, because otherwise you're going to be stuck. You're stuck between two worlds as it is, and you can't do that. Leave the past behind. It sounds like to me that the ex's mother, tough shit, she can have whatever day she wants, but that's up to you. But keep your boundaries in place and don't let people control you. They did it long enough. Yeah. Patience, because divine timing's at work. TikTok, like I said. I know the children are an issue. I know they are. And you want to do what's best for them. But you have to protect them as well. What Spirit is saying now is that your obstacles to overcome is that your self-esteem is not high enough at this time. You need to believe in yourself and live in the now. Don't live through other people. Don't live through your kids. Don't live through your partner. Live your own life. You have permission to do that. And when you live your own genuine life, stand up in all your perfect imperfections, then when you're happy and you feel secure, the right person will come in who fits into your life, and you'll know if they're after whatever or if they're genuine. But you don't have to fit into anybody's life, they have to fit into yours. Remember that's the Aries side of you. You've got to have an ego, a healthy ego. It's not selfish to have self-preservation. Any romantic feelings you have are real and worth exploring. That can't be changed. At the root of the problems is someone is getting to know someone else. Or if this, I don't know how long you've been seeing this one, but if this is in its early stages, this is teething problems. This is just getting to know each other. And you're frightened, I believe, of showing them your true colours. Do it anyway. That is the past. It's time to release your ex. And like I said, you brought the baggage of the past with you. So if you're in this new relationship and it's not been long, you need to release that ex. Stop bringing the baggage of the past with you. Stop treating him as if he's the last one. Stop being on his back and thinking he's doing what he's doing. But don't let people control you. There is some sort of commitment in the immediate future. So whatever stage you're at, you are moving to the next level in your love life. That's pretty obvious. I quite ignore that card at the minute because in the present it's retreat. So with lockdown and everything, yeah, you have to go into isolation or stuff to a certain extent. So you're stuck together or on your own alone. This one worries me. Someone is either married or been married, or they're of a different religion or a different upbringing, and this is going to cause problems because your faith has to be, it doesn't have to be the same faith, but they have to be on the same level as you. And if they're not, unfortunately, if they're not as enlightened as you, Spirit will take them away. Because they want somebody who's enlightened and is open to all creeds, colours and religions as you are. So, and I did get Jesus Christ, so somewhere somebody is religious. Or believes they are. Hopes and fears is that somebody wants to give this relationship a chance, so if that's you, fine. But if it's somebody else wanting to keep trying when you don't, then you have to let them know that. Don't get conned into trying again if you're not happy. Be prepared to walk away, like I said. Because if you've tried everything else, then the only thing left is to be cool, to be kind. Walk away. And if they really want you, they'll come and get you. But they'll come back right. They won't come back giving half and half. And I'm not saying that you've got to put your foot down and say, I want it all my way. But there's compromise. There's equal give and take, and you know what that is. Because, as I've said, this could be you or somebody else has got a new love. So it depends how early stages your romance is. So I think don't let people take the mick out of you, darling. If you've got a gut instinct saying somebody's fooling about, I reckon they are. Now, we'll bring a bit of astrology into it. They're giving me daisies. I don't know whether daisy is the name of someone. I don't know if daisy is the plant. But there will be, for some reason the daisies are going to be important. I don't know. Like a fairy ring, or I don't know, they're just showing me daisies. It may be a child. Daisy. Or the song Daisy, 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 give me a man to do. I'm half crazy, I'll for the love of you. Won't be a stylish marriage, we can't afford a carriage. Right, Jupiter. Number 7. Abundance. This is about your growth then. You are going through a growth spurt. Spiritually, mentally. You have to have a look where Jupiter is in your chart. I'll tell you about that when I message you. The number 4 again. God's sake. So the number 4 is massively important. We had it there before. The number 4 is the whatever it is that you can't change, this is it. So they're going to explain the number 4 a bit more to you. The lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they opened, but treasures poured out before thee. So in other words, a wise person is going to open their mouth, which is what I said to you there, the karmic situation. Somebody is going to tell you something. Somebody is expressing something to you. Expect doors to swing open. By far the largest and most magnanimous of all the heavenly bodies in our solar system, in the Roman pantheon, Jupiter was referred to as the king of all gods. Jupiter corresponds to Greek Zeus and Norse god Odin. So in other words, it's the big jobs. It's somebody that has power over you, or somebody that feels superior to you, or your inner self because of the Aries in your chart. The king of all gods. Jupiter corresponds to Zeus and the Norse god Odin. Because Jupiter is so vast and expansive, the planet is the gate opener for better luck. Change is coming, and they don't want you to waste it on other people. So you're between two worlds. You make your own happiness, and if people want to be along for the ride, they will. So it rules Sagittarius. So neither of them are a Sagittarius, I don't think. Sagittarius is what you need. So, in astrology, it is great benefic. The silver of hearts and bruises. I hope this hasn't become violent. I hope. If anybody's hit you at all, put hands on you at all, I'm telling you now, leave it behind, because you deserve better than that, and spirit don't like it. This planet is one of generosity and joyfulness, and that's what Spirit wants for you. In astrology, it is the great benefic. It soothes hurts and bruises and promises a period of good fortune when hard luck is coming to an end. So it's your time to enjoy your life. Don't let people dim your light. Jupiter can represent the father, so that it can be a father figure, a partner, a government official that you've inherited from your father, something that you've gained from your father. So I think your dad's here, your dad's saying that you receive something from him. I don't know what it is. When the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune shines on you. You are being given not only one gift, which is what they said there somewhere, but two. And a lift, so they're giving you a leg up. If not, divine help. So it's all in divine timing, and you will know. They'll send you the signs. Blocks are being removed as you wield influence for your own positivity. So you need to turn that around and be your own genuine self and be positive. Be prepared to take the risk, feel the fear, walk away with nothing on your back. This is certainly an astrological lucky break, but you won't be able to kick back and rest on your laurels. Instead, you'll be required to attend to what you set into place and keep the positive attention flowing. So whatever you've put your mind to, i.e. your tarot card, you now have got to concentrate on something that you feel passionate about. If you don't feel passionate about either relationship, you don't feel passionate about anything you're doing, concentrate on the thing that you feel passionate about that makes you happy. When it comes to providence and fortune, there is always payment due, which is what I said in it. And Spirit are a bit shitty like that. If they want you to work for them, they will get rid of anybody that they think is going to be a hindrance. They will always replace them with somebody better, but they're very cutthroat like that. Some toil or sacrifice on your part, so do keep this in mind. You are on your way. Just don't neglect things by becoming lax in your endeavours, which are traits that Jupiter as well. So don't get lazy, because it is one of Aries' negative traits. You could sleep on a wash pole. The possibility of taking important matters for granted, so don't take anything for granted at this time. Jupiter can make you feel happy and complacent, so avoid that. Don't let somebody put you in a false sense of security. You may have to watch out for weight gain and for other ways you indulge yourself and others. Don't indulge others, especially the kids, because you're not going to be here forever and then you won't be able to help them out later. It's important to keep a watchful eye and not skim over the details in any matter. So look for the details. If somebody's telling you something and you're a bit dubious about it, ask them a bit more. Need more details, and they will trip up because they haven't thought that far. Since Jupiter is strongly tied to the law, and ideas of fairness, you may find your opinions and convictions rather strong at this present time. Jupiter is represented by Largesse, so try not to become overbearing in this attitude could sabotage all you've worked for. You don't need to get overbearing. Confidence in yourself, but be flexible. Don't come on with your Aries growl and start fighting straight away. Be reasonable and give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. If you feel at the moment you're in a dark period of time, which you do, and you have drawn this card, be assured blessings are on the way. Doors are opening, and with generosity and in faith, it's time to walk through them, which is what I said in it. You're between two worlds. All you have to do is move that other foot. Doors are opening with generosity and faith, and it's time to walk through them. The Jupiter card gives you a positive spin to any reading. Keep this in mind regardless of the surrounding cards. So, and Wheel of Fortune number 10. And I'm sure you said one of them is a number 10. I'm sure you did. Number 10 is positive energy. Whether you want to hear it or not, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. I will look back at it, but the number 10 seems to be a change of luck, good fortune. They may have high ideals, but they've got a sense of purpose and the strength to go on, which is where we started. So it's brought us full circle to the strength. So I believe the number 10 is important. 8 and 26 is fantastic. I don't know what else you had. Avoid the 16. Yeah, the number 10 is the only one that's been mentioned in it, and 20. So 20, 26, 8, 10, all bring abundance. I'm not quite sure if that's the one you wanted to hear. I can't remember, but it is true. So let's see if we can find you another one. Somebody in spirit likes plants. They're bragging about how big their plant is. Or maybe they killed every plant in sight when there was alive and now they're bragging that they can grow things. If you have a plant that's you thought was dead, it's going to sprout because they're tending to the plant. There you go, you see. So, I know this. Where are we? Is he in there? No, he's not. So, this is the 2 dragons, or the 2 wolves. I've posted it on my page. You've probably seen it before. If there's a battle going on within you, the one that you feed wins. I had to say it slightly differently. It's an inner conflict. If you're having an inner conflict, and I know you are, there is some sort of choice here, or someone is. Chuck up the imaginary penny and think, heads is that, tails is that. And before that imaginary penny lands, or the real penny, do it with the real penny, you will be hoping and praying that it lands a certain way. And that's your answer. Go with your heart. Try not to be on the defensive all the time, because you don't need to be. I believe that you're judging somebody wrongly. But if you need to go, I seem to think that Spirit want you to spend time alone and be happy and see who stays around. See who wants to work to be with you instead of you working to be with them, if you understand me. Right. Maple. May the 1st. What does May the 1st mean to you? Anything? It is the dance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So somebody's... Yeah, May the 1st. Somebody's dancing with somebody else. I'm afraid. So, you may be feeling separated from your sensuality, so not feeling very sexy. Perhaps from negative experiences of the past. What did I say about bringing the past forward? So if he's the 10, the new one, and you're feeling less passionate towards him, it's because you believe that he's the same sort of person as your past is. And that's why I think you need to have time by yourself. Negative experiences in the past, so I get a feeling that there's been some sort of violence in the past. Find gentle ways to heal your old wounds, because until you're feeling more yourself and stronger, then there's no point really in getting into this another situation. But it is, you are going to get committed soon. It will go to a higher level, but first you've got some healing to do. And stop dimming your light. They keep saying this. Embrace your passionate nature. Just because you've got a bit of a temper sometimes, or just because you're passionate about things, don't listen to people saying you should calm it down or tone it down or whatever. If they're telling you that, they don't love you unconditionally. Life should be a celebration of passion and sexuality. Are you feeding your senses, or are you having to feed other people's? That's not good. You need to feed yourself at this minute. Start thinking about yourself for a little while till you've healed and you feel more confident. And then whoever stays in your life, stays in your life. If somebody loves you, they'll be prepared to wait till you're ready to take the next stage. That's all I'm saying. Because you're between two worlds and you still haven't sorted out the past mess. You need to sort out, put closure to the past, and then begin your future. And anybody who can't understand that is not meant for you. But you've got to explain it properly, because your worries don't. You just think that we're mind readers. So you need to sit down and have a pleasant conversation without losing your shit. So it's the age of light. And I know this is important because that's what I said to you. When spirit are that feeling that way out, because you've got a gift, they say that's more important than anything. Sod you don't need to be happy. What we need is for you to be doing your work. So, be prepared for that. 86. They want you to learn your craft first, is what I'm saying. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There's no mistake that you're supposed to be here at this time of change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that's calling to you, know this. You've been training for this for a lifetime. You're way more than the days you've breathed through this life, and you're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into a magnificent expression that is your authentic self. So that's what they want you to be, authentic. Because they think you're perfect. They've made you perfect. They've put you through all the shit so you can be perfect. So don't let somebody else go turning your head and making you think that you're not perfect. Your soul has many past facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you put together all of the fingerprints on all of the people you've been, you'd not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan, and you came in with wisdom beyond your years, and then other people chipped away at it and made you doubt yourself. This is the part of you that belongs to be seen, and this is the part of you that is ready to step forward, that is ready to emerge, that is not a lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, being seen, and rise. Call forth the soul gifts and soul training that you have received throughout all of your lifetimes. Be ready to embody them all now without hesitation or fear. You've been training for this for a lifetime, and if you have to do it alone, you can quite easily do it alone. Our last spread. Let's see if we can find anything else out. I hope it made sense, but I seriously think you've got some healing to do first before you start planning a future with someone else. And if they're not prepared to wait, they're lost. Is all I'm saying. But there's no point in getting all manic. I think you have to keep an easy balance between your Aries and your Pisces, because it makes you more caring, but also more vulnerable to idiots, basically. There we are. Oh, yeah. So if you're not married, there is a married woman with children involved in the situation. Somebody who was married, or yeah, there's a suicidal man, or someone who threatened suicide. or very, very depressed, somebody very, very depressed, out of jealousy more than anything else. And again, your dad's saying about the inheritance. If it's not your dad, it's a male figure in spirit, somebody of that age group. That maybe your obstacles to overcome, I don't know, somebody's inheritance, maybe it's somebody that you're with that sees they have to provide for their kids, which is all good and well, but it doesn't mean to say you have to starve, does it? What cannot be changed is the elderly matriarch of the family. Someone, it's positive energy, and it's she may be someone you can go to advice for, which is important in this situation for some reason. The root of the problems is somebody's thinking too much, and it is a man is overthinking or refusing to think about the written word. So it could be a letter, a text, a legal document, I don't know. In the past there's definitely been fighting, or someone who's in the military. In the immediate future, yes, there is someone trying to romance someone else from outside the home. It's negative energy. And that's what I was frightened of. The loss of a female friend or confidant. It may be someone you know. There's a gentleman who works within the home, like a joiner, plumber, electrician, something like that. He's leaving your life, or he's negative energy. You have a female enemy that you fear, or somebody's going out too much with the lads. Up to no good. Somebody may be having a drink problem. Maybe they made a mistake while they was drunk. I don't know. That's probably what they're going to say anyway. I'd like to pull one more card just to make that end. If I can find one, bear with me. Yep, here we are. Goddesses, let's see, what do you need to know to bring it all together? I think they've been pretty good at saying the same scenario, haven't they? So what does Raven need to know, Spirit, please? Just remember you're the phoenix, don't dim your light for anybody. Rise from those ashes and be prepared to leave it all behind. Kuan Yin. Now my main spirit guide is a Japanese lady. So the Chinese goddess of mercy and compassion. She is a lovely lady, so yours may be of the same. I don't know what I've done with the book now. What have I done with it? Can't see if I look in and put you on pause. So, Kuan Yin. Pretty in pink. And there she is, Kuan Yin. This is your final message, so take heed. Tenderness, sweetness, kindness and understanding at your soul level. And that's not just for others, that's for you. The need for tolerance towards differences of approach or outlook. So somebody may see things totally different to you. The Chinese goddess Kuan Yin brings you her gentle smile and her understanding of your deepest and most secret sorrows. So I know there is something that needs to heal there. You can expect a cessation of your worries and anxieties and a breakthrough in understanding from others around you when you draw this card. So speak your mind, speak it clearly, don't get angry, explain your feelings, and if you need time by yourself, that's fine. You may even find that when bathing in the gentleness of Kuan Yin's tenderness, you will think more kindly of yourself and of others. You may be inspired by her to reach out to someone in friendship. With the help of her compassionate and tolerant qualities, arguments will blur themselves out or dissolve into laughter. Now, if somebody laughs with you, with Aries in your chart when you're in a mode, that's a keeper. And Kuan Yin will restore harmony to your heart and your household. So you have to learn to breathe. You have to learn to make yourself happy, because until you're happy, nobody's going to be. Okay? So I hope that helped. I hope it made sense. Like I said, the only one out of the numbers that you gave me is the 10 that appeared, and it was good news. So maybe a change needs to take place there. Even if the 10 is your ex, maybe that you have to show a bit of compassion. Give him a chance. If he fucks up, excuse my French, then, you know, what have you lost? But I know you're trying to protect the kids and do what's best for the kids, but you have to do what's best for you more than anything else, and the kids will be fine. Okay? So I hope I've helped there. It seems to be going around in the same circle, so I pretty much really think they've said everything. They've just given me Rebecca, so that may mean something. I don't know. Rebecca, Becky, I don't know. But yeah, call on Kuan Yin if you need help. Thanks for listening.